Okay, am I live? I think so. Is that a good thing? Once again, I think so. Alright, well, I'm just gonna get it opened up over here. There we go. Yeah! Look at it. Look at this. Look at how great this is. We're live again. Who doesn't like going live? And I have a new haircut, but I still got the gloves. So, hey, how's it going, Marcos? Man, am I the only one who's just pumped up to just get going here? Probably. Alright, so without further ado. So, we just left the house with Sayori because we're running late. First period has already started, and they're like, we're running late. And I'm like, no, that's not running late. That is late. So, here we go. I'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes. Alright, man. No worries. Oh, man. Alright, here we go. She practically drags me across the sidewalk on our trip to school. By this point, she's probably noticed the fact that I'm not in any hurry. I prefer to just walk there with you, dummy. Slurp, quit dragging your feet. We're gonna be late if we don't hurry up. Aren't we already late? Well, yeah. But we're gonna be more late if you don't pick up the pace. More late, huh? And here I was thinking you were in a literature club. I smirk at her as she realizes what she said. Now is not the time for that. I love these two. Now's the time for getting to school. Sayori grabs me by the elbow once again and pulls me along with her. I did. It kinda hurt. Just grab me by the arm. It's by the elbow. Shit. You can scold me by... You can scold my verbality when we're back in the club. Damn, looks like she got me with that one. It looks like one of us should stick to focusing on... Hey, why is she screaming? Can't say her as she slips in the... Oh. She tripped. As I begin falling with her, I managed to channel my inner action hero and pull her towards me. Sounds like it worked. Ow. My back hurts from the impact with the ground, and my chest hurts from the impact with Sayori. Are you alright? Slurp, how did you get here? Well, the concrete looked pretty soft, and I didn't want you hogging it all to yourself. I ignore the pain in my back as I smile at her. You're so silly, Slurp. We both just lay on the sidewalk. I don't even notice the pain anymore. All I feel is my heart racing. I want... Before I have time to think. Hi and bye. Hello and bye to you, sir. But, oh my. I'm gonna see part 3. Alright, man. No worries. But if you see 3, you have to see 4 and 5 as well. Because this is... 6. But anyway, welcome, man. Alright, so we're like 4 minutes into this, and Sayori is already throwing herself at us. This is pretty alright. Every ounce of blood, bone, and marrow is screaming at me to kiss her. I want to, but I can't. Not what she doesn't know. Oh, no, just do it. It would hurt her, but so will not kissing her. I feel like I'm being torn in two as I lay here. Oh. I'm mad. Why didn't you kiss the cinnamon bun? I'm mad. Slurp? Sayori, I thought... Sayori quickly pulls herself off me and stands up. I also stand up off the ground. I'm sorry, I don't know. Sayori, please, it's not you. I feel my voice beginning to break as I speak. You felt so warm, I just wanted to... My blood freezes as I hear the scream again. This time, though, I could barely distinguish it from reality. It's like I actually heard it. Before thinking, I throw my arms around Sayori and hug her tightly. I'm so sorry, Sayori. I messed up. I never wanted you to get hurt. I can feel tears running down my face as I say this. Oh, this mod was so funny in the beginning. Now it's funny and emotional. And by the end, it's going to be I get it. It's funny. It's both funny and emotional. It's going to tear my fucking heart out and murder me. Okay. That makes sense to me. Slurp, why are you crying? What's going on? The familiar feeling of fatigue returns to me as I release her. Come on, I'll explain at my house. But what about school? We would have been late anyways. This is more important right now. Slurp. I begin walking back towards my house. After a few steps, I hear her beginning to follow behind me. Once we're both back in my house, we stand in silence for a while. Sayori looks like she's trying to figure out what's going on. I feel worse the longer the silence lasts, but I finally can't stand it. Here, we should sit down. I take a seat on the couch and motion for her to do the same. After she sat down, I begin. Listen, Sayori, I'm not really sure where to start, but you know that I do have feelings for you. Who is your favorite character? I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this one, but I'm all about the tsunderes. But if you want me to be perfectly honest, as characters, I like all four of them equally. If we're being honest. Now, what about you? Who's your favorite? Who's your favorite? Almost this entire chat section's been married off already, though. Except Yuri. Nobody's married Yuri yet. It's weird. Natsuki for sure. We're immediately best friends. Oh, Raymond, you missed Uma and I are immediately best friends. Because they said Natsuki, and Natsuki's, for the most part, is the correct answer. So, that's happened. Oh, and also, Sayori already tried to kiss us, and we totally just didn't do it. We didn't kiss her, and now she's upset, but we got more upset. He started crying, and then now we're back at Slurp's house, and Slurp is all like, you know I have feelings for you, and I'm all like, that's all you've missed. So, she is so cute. You're correct. She most certainly is. It's because of those feelings that I was scared to kiss you. So please don't think of it's because of anything you did. I think you're perfect just the way you are. It's not Natsuki, but this is still such a nice moment. I'm not gay. I swear. I wouldn't change a single thing about you, you know. Dots. It's just, well, something happened the other day. And I felt like I couldn't be with you until you knew about it. What happened? Her voice barely squeaks out as she speaks. Well, me and Yuri got to talking about a book that we both liked. I proceed to tell her about how I invited Yuri to come over and how we watched the movie together. But when she went to leave, she kissed me. I have to go to school, man. School getting in the way of all the fun, man. But school's an important thing, so that's the unfortunate reality of life, man. Is school's gotta happen. But hey, go ahead and click subscribe and the bell, and then you just watch it whenever you want. I mean, if you want. I just got out of school. All right, Raymond, because you're 6 hours ahead. Bye, man. One more sub. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. Oh, man. The people in the Doki community are beautiful compared to any other community. They're so hostile. Let's see. Raymond, what time would it be for you? Because it is 9:55 in the morning for me right now. Which means for you, it's 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. It is 3:55 p.m. So it's almost 4 p.m. I was right! Ha-ha! Look at me go. Is it 3:55 or is it 15:55? I know, right? Look at me go with my fucking math. Dots. So, you and Yuri. Sayori, it's not like that. It was just the heat of the moment thing. If you like Yuri, that's fine. You don't have to try and make me feel better. Sayori. That's it. I'm done for. There's no way I can explain what I'm feeling to her. Not when she's like this. No, I can't give up. This might be my only chance. You're right. It is. I can't lose her. Sayori, the reason I'm so concerned about how you feel is because I don't just care about you. I don't know, on every computer phone I have PM and AM installed. Okay, PM and AM, like, that's second nature, like, because that's what I learned as well. But if you really, I think that's what, like, the entire world learns. But if you really stop and think about it, doesn't the 24-hour clock just kind of make more sense? Rather than just counting to 12 twice? If you really stop and think about it? That's just me. Huh? I love you. Oh! 12 minutes in! And he's dropping the L-bomb! 12 minutes in! And he's... Wow! Woo! Okay. He loves Sayori. I mean, we all already knew that, but... I love you. You. This time, she isn't even able to get the full word out. Let's see. Where is it? Where did I put it? Where did I put it? When shit gets intense... Okay, I'm gonna have to use this one today. What the hell? Oh, I ran over my cord. Cool. Don't worry. Cord, get out from under the chair. When shit starts getting intense like this, we gotta put on... We gotta put on the gaming... We gotta put on a streaming hat. we gotta put on the hat. Gotta have the streaming hat going on. Yeah. Yeah. Gotta have a hat going on. That's just how it works. It's gamer time. That's right. You got... When shit like this is going... You gotta have a hat. Don't ask me why, because I don't even know. I picked a weird day to wear shorts. It's freezing outside. This time she isn't even able to get the full word out. That's why I was scared to kiss you. I wanted to, but I was afraid if I did, you would find out about Yuri. I didn't want you to get hurt. I can feel tears once again running down my face. But I guess I screwed that up too. No! Don't say that! Sayori lunges across. Oh, this is so great. I'm sorry, I didn't know. She tries to speak between her sobbing. Oh no, don't cry, it's okay. I didn't mean to make you feel bad. It's all my fault. Sayori. I grab her by the shoulders and look her dead in the eyes. Don't say that. None of this is your fault. I should have been honest. I should have told you how I felt or about what happened with Yuri. I spent so much time worrying about it when I could have just said something. So please don't say it's your fault, because it's not. And I already told you that it crushes me to see you unhappy like this. Slurp. She once again comes towards me, but instead of hugging me, she lays her head against my chest and me. Aww. I wrap my arms around her and sit with my chin on her head. Oh, don't be. It's okay. Damn it. The numbness from yesterday also decides to make a cameo appearance within me. I wanted nothing more than to stand up, to scream, to tell her the whole truth, to do something. I just have to do something. He gets up. I have to dance. Fortnite. Please don't kill me, Raymond. Please don't kill me. I found my life's calling, and it's to read visual novels to an audience of nobody. Except Raymond. We all always for an audience of Raymond. I want nothing more, oh yeah, to tell her the truth, to do something. But instead, I just sit here with my arms wrapped around her. I couldn't tell her the truth if I tried. There's no way she'd believe me. Hell, I wouldn't believe me. I closed my eyes and leaned back on the couch with her head buried in my chest. I like how when my eyes are closed, I could still kinda see my living room. Maybe this is just great symbolism of how well he knows his house. As the next few minutes pass, her sobbing becomes more and more quiet. It's eventually totally silent in the room. Dots. Many dots. I'm not sure how long it's been, but Sayori's voice eventually breaks the silence. Slurp. Her voice is hoarse, and I can feel a cold spot on my chest. I can feel a cold spot on my chest from where she cried through my uniform. Yeah? I open my eyes as I feel something hit me in the stomach. Did she punch us? Ow! You said I could beat you up whenever you were a jerk, you know. I can't help but smile as I rub the spot where she punched me. Sayori actually committed violence. Everything I've ever known is a lie. I guess I did, didn't I? Mm-hmm. If all your punches hurt that much, then it's probably smart for me to not be a jerk anymore, huh? Mm-hmm. And you even said you were tough. I am tough. I just didn't expect you to be so strong is all. Please, I was even holding back with that one. The numbness I felt is slowly replaced with relief as I see her lighten up. Man, I better learn how to stop being a jerk before I find out what full strength feels like. So, I don't get it. Are they like dating now, or? Yeah, I don't know. All the weight on my shoulders disappears as Sayori giggles. You better. I don't think you could survive it. Yes, ma'am. I'll try and learn quickly. We sit together on the couch in silence for a few minutes. Oddly enough, I soon find myself in the same position I was with Yuri, Sayori leaning against me with my arm around her. But being in this position causes some memories to float to the surface. What will I tell her? How will she take it? I said we could see how things went after I helped. Oh, you did say that! You did say that! You were just a twat! But I really do love Sayori. I can't change that just to make her feel better. Then why say it? Okay, so I have said before that I think this is like the best Slurp ever, but at the same time, he's making a lot of stupid choices. And I highly doubt Sayori would dare to bring it up with her. Dots. Maybe I can find some way to talk to her after that. Hey, Slurp? Why are you streaming so early? I woke up early. And also, I'm going to be working the rest of the week. So, every stream after today is going to be a night stream. So, I'm like, if I can do a day stream today, I'm going to do a day stream today. And also, my friend was all like, hey, have you watched episode 3 of Toradora yet? And I'm like, no. I'm watching it because you told me to watch it. So, I have to do that after this, too. I have to give him my review. Not going to lie, I actually do like it, so. Hey, Slurp? Yeah? What are you going to tell Yuri? Oh, well, busy day, huh? Yeah, man. Playing anime and then watching it. That's a busy day. No, I do work tonight. I work, like, in a little bit. But not right now. It seems me and Sayori really are on the same wavelength. I'm not really sure yet. We kind of already split apart yesterday, but I'm afraid she might still be hurt after she learns about us. Split apart? Yeah. I proceed to tell her about my conversation with Yuri yesterday, without mentioning anything about the cutting, of course. Oh. Sayori takes a while to process what I told her and how she'll respond. Are you gonna tell her about me? I wasn't planning on it. Why? No reason. Can't blame her for being worried. She never has been good with confrontation, and I imagine the idea of being confronted by another club member might break her. Don't worry. I'll figure out some way to handle it. I put my hand on her shoulder and try to reassure her. One more question. Dots. About us? I meant what I said earlier. I really do. But this situation just sort of mixed me up, you know? After talking about what happened, though, I feel comfortable being with you. And I'm willing to go at whatever pace you would like. I feel the furnace in my face kick on as I say this. I want to keep feeling warm like this. It might sound silly, but it's like the sun poking through the rain clouds. Sayori proceeds to rebury her head in my chest. Oh, such a great moment. I was scared that I wouldn't be able to feel this again. That you would forget about me when you started to become friends with the other girls. I thought you would think I was selfish for always trying to spend time with you. And maybe this is selfish, but I want to keep feeling this. To have you make the rain clouds go away. I'm sorry if I'm a burden or make you feel responsible. She proceeds to dig her head even deeper into my chest, making her voice almost inaudible. Please don't leave me. Like a drive-through intercom. You can barely hear me now. Please don't leave me. I rub her back as she begins to sob. Oh, Sayori. Raymond, can you please tell Sayori to stop crying and that it's okay? Just I'll sit here and wait for you to type that, cause she's not listening to me. I need help. We're just gonna move on. Stop crying, it'll be oh, you actually did, oh. Sayori, I'm so sorry I haven't been there for you all these years. But I will never let you face your demons alone. It's where my demons hide. It's where my demon... I don't know how much I can actually help your condition. But I'll do my damnedest to keep you happy, no matter what. Once her sobbing has come to an end, I lift up her chin so that we're facing each other. Oh, he did the chin lift. Now he's gotta kiss her. He did the chin lift. Sayori, this might be selfish of me as well, but I never want to leave your side either. No matter what the problem is, I'm more than happy to help you through it. You could never be a burden to me, not even if you tried, because I truly do love you. Feel my mind begin... Oh, slurp. Yeah! Yes! He did it! Ah! Now let's just think about all the bad situations this is gonna cause moving forward. You know, with Yuri and Monica and maybe Natsuki. I don't know. Natsuki has gotten like 0 attention in this mod so far. Hi. Hey, Elias Star Wars. Nice name. Welcome to the stream, man. Glad to have you on board. I don't know if we just haven't gotten to the Natsuki parts yet, or if like they're just not here. Oh god, it's about to get loud. Sorry about that, everybody. Sup with those gloves? Ah, Leandra, hello. So here's what's up with these gloves, Leandra. Yeah, sorry, the thing gets loud whenever I get a new subscriber. But thank you so much for the subscription. Means that I gotta find a way to turn those down. I don't know how yet. So the gloves, I have an infection on... I had an infection on both my hands. Now it's just on my one hand. I'm just wearing this one out of paranoia that I might get it back. So that's what that's what's with the gloves. I can't do with the hat. It's the fact that my head is essentially bald at the sides and back. It's making the hat really itchy. I can't do it with the hat. I mean, I know I said we gotta have the hat, but I can't have the hat. I can't do it. All right. As our lips meet, I feel something strange. So you can go to a barber barehanded, but you can't play games without them. I wore these there! we need the hat? Oh, fine. Put the freaking hat on. Just know how much this is killing me, though. Unlike Yuri, the world around me doesn't seem to slip away. Instead, I see all my problems right in front of me. Uh-oh. Oh, so he's not happy about this. Now, instead of them being gone, I feel a confidence to face these Oh, okay, so it is good. It's even better. Okay. I can't give up. Not as long as I still have something to protect. Yeah! I find myself embracing Sayori tightly as I think this. As long as I have her, I can bear any burden the world throws at me. I have to ease up on some of my passion, as I feel some primitive urges beginning to... Is it gonna do it again? Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, it's not doing it. I have no idea how to turn down my PC sounds, and it's really annoying. Because Streamlabs doesn't have its own volume thing, so... Whatever. Stop with the Windows sound. I'm trying! Oh, shut up! I can't stop it! It won't stop. You know what? You know what? Let's try this. Let's try this. Haha! There we go. I just muted system sounds. Because I'm a genius and just realized that I could do it now. I'm so stupid. They're sounds of beauty? No, they're not. No, they're not. There we go. We won't be hearing from those anymore because I'm just such a genius that it never dawned on me to just click on mute system sounds. All right, anyway. This bastard's getting horny, so let's move on. We're both speechless as we separate from the kiss. Windows XP and 10. 10 for the win, bro, even though it actually kind of sucks. Dots. Dots. I hope that was worth the wait. Oh, now we're going to get all the cheesy discussion, but that's fine, because it needed to happen. Hey, Sayori. Yeah, I love Sayori. You're so silly, Slurp. So a certain person keeps telling me. We sit in silence for a few minutes. There's a question I really want to ask her, but I'm also scared to ruin the moment. Leandra, if you're still here, let's play Quiplash much later today. Slurp. Oh yeah, every time I play this game, Leandra, I name the main character Slurp. I've come to naming my main character Slurp in any game where I have to name the character at this point. But that's okay, because Slurp is a great name. I convince myself that it's to help her and begin to speak. Sayori, do your parents know about your... I don't think so. I've never told them. I didn't want to worry... I didn't want them to worry about me more than they already do. Sayori, part of a parent's job is to worry about their kids. They don't see you as some burden they have to deal with, but as a daughter they love. But what if things change when they find out? What if they don't want to put up with me? I'm sure she's put some thought into telling them in the past. But I'm not the voice of depression. Remember the other day, when we went to the park? You brought up the time that you fell into the water and I had to save you. Dots. Do you remember how your parents reacted when they saw us afterwards? They were terrified when you told them that you fell into the lake. They were worried sick until I explained what actually happened. This chick probably has daddy... Oh, Leandra, you're new to Doki? She's not the one with the daddy issues. Oh, not her. This one. The pink hair chick, Natsuki, my wife. She's the one with the daddy issues. Yeah. Yeah. But they got mad at me too. For a little while, yeah. But think past what happened after they... Think past what happened after they were mad. You, me, both of our parents, we were all joking and laughing about your clumsiness and how I was a hero. I remember that you almost fell over when my dad patted you on the back. Well, it's not my fault your dad is so buff. Anyway, my scrawny kid self aside, the point is, even though your parents were worried and then mad, in the end, those feelings were replaced with joy. It's because they love you. Being around you makes them happy. So when they worry about you, they're trying to protect their own happiness as well as yours. I guess it's kind of like you and me. Question mark dots. Seeing me happy makes you happy, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh, it's so adorable. I imagine that's how your parents feel when they see you happy. I'm sure they would be willing to do just about anything to keep you that way. Oh, Leandra, if you're still here, can you put in the group chat on Facebook about Quiplash later? Get as many people involved as we can. So please don't think of yourself as a burden. Sayori thinks over everything I just said for a moment. I want to tell them, but I'm still kind of nervous. It's alright to feel nervous. And if you want me to be there with you when you tell them, I'd be more than happy to. Thanks, Slurp. Once again, she leans in against me, but this time she wraps her hands around my arm. Aww. There's no telling what's going through her head right now. The idea of having to help her tell her parents about the depression makes my confidence falter briefly. Yeah, I'd be a little nervous if that happened as well. No, I could do it no problem. For her, I would do anything. Well, I mean, even fight her dad if need be. She's not the one with the dad issues. I mean, like, yeah, I would, I'd be shitting myself on the inside, but I'd still do it. Wow, how many people need to work for you? I'm not gonna dignify that with a response. 700. I realize that I'm getting ahead of myself just a tad. Her dad could easily decapitate me with a single punch. Little did we all know Sayori was raised by One Punch Man. Silence continues to fill the room as Sayori holds my arm in a death grip. The silence, however, doesn't feel tense or awkward. Feels nice. Dots. Slurp? What are we gonna do about school? Oh, shit. Can't say that was on my mind. Oh, dang. I forgot all about it. We should probably get going, huh? She releases my arm, allowing for the circulation to restart when we both get up off the couch. For the second time today, we begin our journey towards the school. But something is noticeably different this time. Instead of pulling me and trying to hurry up, Sayori leisurely walks by my side. After walking in silence for a while, we naturally fall back into our routine of small talk and playful banter. Have you played Exit Music? Yes, and I'm never gonna play it again because I was so freaking depressed after playing it. It ruined my life. It put a very end to the type of person I was defeated after that. Along the way, we agree that we should keep our relationship under wraps for a little while, just until we're both comfortable telling everyone. Once we arrive at the school, we're let in by an office worker and both receive tardy slips. We say our farewells and start towards our classes. I couldn't be happier as I head towards my second period. But this feeling doesn't last too long, because they're serving egg salad in the caf today. I can't be the only one who feels like that's something a high schooler would get pissed about. I present my tardy slip to the teacher as I enter the classroom. She slaps me across the face with a meter stick. Oh, no, just a stern look. I take a seat and play over this morning's events. I kissed Sayori. We're actually a thing now. These last few days is Exit Music recorded? Unfortunately, it is not. I was not into streaming at that point in time. I'm very recently into streaming. Like, I've been streaming for, almost a year at this point, although I'm only like 3 months into YouTube. I was on Twitch beforehand, and as we all know, Twitch likes to delete videos after 2 weeks, unless you re-upload them yourself, but every time I try, they're like, hey, this error we don't know about happened. So that's, fuck Twitch, you're absolutely right. Hi, Josh. And that's exactly why I switched to YouTube, because the videos never go away. Even if I can't totally solve some of the problems I'm faced with, I'll stick with it. Even helping just a little can make a big difference. Morning, princess. I hope you're not talking to me, because I'm not one of those. If anything, I'm a king. Plus, if things don't work out, I'm still a bona fide time wizard. Already too gay? No. Stop. Yeah, you're just a daisy. Yeah, well, you're just a guy who gets mad at Mario 3 and breaks a Pro Controller while Raymond's in earshot. Raymond's just in the comment, what's he doing? And I'm like, that is genuine anger is what that is. He is breaking his controller. Oh, Josh, don't get so mad. It's a game. That was one of the funniest experiences I've ever had. But no, almost nobody watches my Not Doki stream, so that was like a private show, and it was hilarious. So much has happened since then. It feels like that was forever ago. Wrapping my mind around the fact I thought was a time wizard only 4 days ago proves to be quite hard. Still, I can't say I've matured all that much. For all I know, I really have gone off the deep end. I once again suppress a laugh and then decide to do something truly insane. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna pay attention in my classes today. This motherfucker is paying attention? What? Who does that in school? Nobody I know of. You're so rebellious. Anyway, I turn my confidence towards the teacher. She continues her lecture. And so, you could refer to Mercury as the dead planet. Have you played A Brand New Day? Yes, I have. That one I did play on stream, but it was on Twitch. So it's gone. I am going to be playing it again, though, once it's completed. Like, from the beginning, because of how much, because of how much has been changed. I'm going to be playing A Brand New Day again once it's on full release. So the teacher is Snape? Yes. And if Proxy were here, he would understand that the teacher is Dark. Is Dr. Dark. He knows. Raymond might know. I think Raymond knows. So Mercury is the dead planet. Its weak gravity and lack of... The hell's that? The hell is that? Huh? Stealthily dig my finger into my ear and try to clear up this ringing. Why, Twitch? Why? I know, right? Yeah, you guys hear this too, right? Face. What the hell's happening? The dizziness I felt in the bathroom this morning begins to return. Damn it, not here. What am I supposed to do? The light suddenly feels as though it burns my eyes. I try my best not to show any sign of panic, but it's becoming increasingly difficult. I squint at the clock and try to make out the time. Only 10 minutes left. I just have to hold out for 10 more. Uh-oh. I wanted to tell you for a while, but I was scared to. Dots. I know. I'm sorry. I just didn't want you to worry. Dots. Are you sure? We don't have to today if... Dots. Alright, but can we at least wait until I'm done with classes? I don't want to fall behind again. Dots. Okay, and I'll just tell Monica that I have a doctor's appointment. She won't mind if I just miss one day. Dots. Thanks. Nice pants. And could you maybe tell Dad for me? Dots. I love you too, and I'll call you again when my last class ends. She told her parents. Dots. Bye. Why is there suspenseful playing? Why is there suspenseful playing? I slowly pick up my head off the desk and look around the room. Where is everybody? Did they just leave me when class ended? Assholes. I slip my notebook into my bag and begin to stand up. Panic overcomes me as I immediately feel nauseous once I'm on my feet. I throw my backpack over my shoulder and rush out of the room. I sprint through the hall towards the restroom. My brain doesn't even process it now, but the hallway's completely empty. I burst into the restroom and throw open a stall. Oh, great. Delicious. Ugh. This mess continues on and off for a few minutes before I finally start to feel better. By the end, I'm sweaty, my hands are shaking, my throat burns like hell. Knees weak, palms are sweaty. There's spaghetti on my mom already. Whoever wrote that, get out. Just get the fuck out. What is happening to me? The migraine, the nosebleed, going colorblind, passing out my bathroom in class, and now this? My throat burns even more as I try to swallow my fear. Damn it. Why now? Why does it have to happen when I finally manage to get things to go well? Try to clench my fist, but all the muscles in my arm are too fatigued. Maybe I really should go to a doctor about this. Or at the very least, tell my parents about it. Even though I lectured Sayori about telling her parents about her depression this morning, this feels different. Put my hand on my forehead to check for a fever, but it's hard to tell with all the sweat. Mom and Dad are 3 hours away on business. I don't want them rushing home just because I might have a virus or the flu or something. It's a little sad to think about, but I've become quite adept to taking care of myself over the years. I'll just go to the drugstore after school and pick up some antibiotics. If Mom calls about it, I'll just tell her I'm not feeling well. I take some time to gather my strength before finally leaving the stall. Aside from some fatigue, purging my system did seem to make me feel quite a bit better. Purging my system? Bruh. I wash my hands and rinse my mouth at the sink before making my way back to the hall. I check the time on my phone. Why are we in the Salvation Hospital? Huh. Okay. Damn, how long was I out in class? It really is strange that no one woke me up. Plus, isn't there supposed to be another class in there after mine ended? My brow furrows as I think about it. It was probably just the teacher's planning period. My thoughts cease as I hear a door to the girls' bathroom close next to me. I see a familiar figure as I sneak a glance at who it is. Monica. Huh? Slimp? There's an unusual paleness to her that I'm not used to seeing. Is she sick too? Oh, hiya. Hey, wasn't expecting to run into you out here. Why is she trying to put on a happy face? It's clear she isn't feeling well. Don't tell me you were skipping class. No, I was just... Dots. Are you okay, Monica? You look like you're not feeling too well. Thanks. I'm glad you think I look sick. Hey, that's not what I know. Sorry. I was just feeling a little nauseous in class is all. But I'm fine now. Don't worry about it. I'm glad to hear you're feeling better. What about you, Slimp? You look like you haven't been feeling all that great either. What? Me? Please, I'm the pinnacle of health. Slimp. Sorry. I guess I was feeling something similar. I swear I'm not trying to copy you, but I'm also feel better. I'm also feel better now. I am also feel better. I'm also feeling better. The news of my improved health doesn't seem to cheer Monica up. Strange. What was that? Oh, nothing important. I was just thinking about something. Anyways, I'm glad to hear that you're feeling better now. After all, I wouldn't want any of my club members to be sick. Club members, huh? Here I was thinking we were friends. Put on a pouty face as I try to guilt-trip Monica. Well, keep writing good poems and I'm sure you'll make it there eventually. It's clear my conversational skills are still nowhere near her level. Ha ha, how clever. But it is a real shame. It just so happens that I only show my poems to my friends, you know? Well, it looks like you're just gonna have to work fast if you want me to read them so badly. Damn, how'd she get me again? This Monica's pretty alright. Alright, I give up. Come on, don't tell me that's all you can handle. Shouldn't you be getting to class or something? After all, I wouldn't want to be responsible for the class star's grades to slip. Think I can afford to let my grades to slip a bit? You, on the other hand, I will win against this girl one day. I swear upon my knight's honor. Hey, I'm on your time. I'm just waiting to escort you back to your class. Wouldn't want you getting attacked by stray books or pencils. Oh my, how could I have forgotten you were such a gentleman? Well then, shall we be going? After you. As we begin making our way down the hall, I begin to feel more anxious. Well, isn't that just great? Hope she doesn't put me in a position where I have to tell her about Sayori and I. Not yet, anyways. I'm confident I can ward off any advances until then, assuming the caveman side of my brain doesn't decide to suddenly take over. Slump, before we get to class, can I show you something? Oh, sure. Truth is, I wasn't looking forward to walking in late anyways. It'll only take a second. Monica stops in front of a room that I don't think I've ever been in. She tries to handle, but the door appears to be locked. This doesn't stop her, though, as she soon pulls out a set of keys and unlocks it. I guess if there's any student that would have a key to a classroom, it'd be Monica. Once the door is open, we both make our way inside. I immediately realize why Monica would have the keys to this room and step in. Oh my. I'm willing to bet this is where she's been practicing piano. You know, just on account of the piano. And even though I've never been in here before, it has a strange familiarity to it. I feel relaxed for some reason. You can probably guess why we would come in here, huh? I think I have a pretty good idea. I had no clue the band room was on this side of the school, though. It's not, actually. The band room is on the other side, but it's too small to fit everything in there at once. So they store whatever they can. They store whatever they're not using at the time in here. And well, since the school band can't really use a piano, I'm assuming it spends most of its time in here. Yeah. Can't help but notice that Monica seems really candid. Does this room mean a lot to her? I mean, I get that she plays piano in here, but why is she being so shy about it? Well, I think it's pretty neat. Really. Yeah, a nice cozy room like this has an odd peacefulness to it, you know? I'm glad you think that. I feel the same way. I don't really see how you do it, though. If I had the key to an empty classroom, all my teachers would probably think I'd gone missing. Ugh, God. I can talk through the yawn. You're not insinuating that you would skip class, are you? No. It's more of a statement than an insinuation. Looks like I'm going to have to rein in one of my club members. I'm certain that my mother would be thankful if you managed that. I quickly turn my attention away from Monica's glare, and begin to explore the room. Sayori's clumsiness really has worn off on me? This place will be a war zone in a minute. I'm extra careful not to touch or bump into anything. My focus abruptly stops on the piano as I get near it. Much like the room itself, there's something familiar about this piano. My head feels a little foggy as I wipe some of the dust off it. Do you play it all? Huh? Monica's voice quickly snaps me out of my daze. Oh, I played some when I was younger because my mom played piano a lot when she was in school. But as I grew up, I kinda just forgot about it. Can't say I was ever all that good, though. Slump admitting that he isn't good at something. I must be dreaming. Well, it won't be much of a surprise considering how much you already dream about me. Wait. Did I just win? Did I finally beat her? I'm just barely able to withhold my celebration dance. Nope, not doing it. Hold on. Or does she actually have dreams about me? She does. We've seen that she does. Continuing my trend of copying Monica, my face also turns red. Anyways, I rack my brain and try to find a way to backpedal this conversation. Yeah, stop being such a fucking slut. You're with Sayori. Damn it, Slurp. Come on, man. What about you? Does that extensive talent of yours carry over to the piano as well? I wouldn't exactly call it talent, but I have been practicing quite a bit lately. I see. Well, while we're here, why don't you play something? I'm actually working on a piece now, but I'm not finished with it yet. Practicing piano is one thing, but she writes her own music too? Yeah. Every day I imagine a future where I can slit your throat. See, that line, it just... What about you, Slump? Watching you play might make me feel more confident. Jeez, again with the bullying? I was only teasing. Although I would be interested to see how much you could play. I know that if I actually try to play something, I'll just embarrass myself. But at the same time, it's like this piano is drawing me in. Do I really miss playing it that much, or is this something else? Fine, but on one condition. You have to keep any constructive criticism to yourself. Understood? I take a seat on the piano bench and try to gather my bearing. Let's see. My middle fingers start here. And I could try and play something easy like my thinking is abruptly stopped by Monica, who takes a seat on the bench next to me. Uh-oh. Me sitting here will make you nervous, will it? A little, because I have a girlfriend. Of course it will. No. This bench isn't very wide to begin with, so having two people sit on it like this... Oh boy. Natsuki wasn't wrong about the thigh meat comment. Stop. Dots. Damn it, Slurp, focus. Like I said, it's been a while since I've played. I'm gonna test out some of the keys real quick. I position my fingers according to how I remember being taught when I was a kid. I feel electricity shoot up in my hands as I press down. What the hell? This time the tingling climbs all the way up into my arms. My head begins to feel heavy as I continue. I have a strange sensation going through my body as I play some more notes. Feels like I'm watching the world through my eyes, but have no control. Uh-oh. I continue watching as my fingers slide across the keys with a fluidity that I'm certain I don't have. In the future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. This song, it sounds so familiar. Where have I heard this before? My head becomes increasingly foggy as I try to think about why I recognize it. I feel as though I could fall asleep as the music continues to play in my ears. Several dots. Many motherfucking dots. Slamp! Huh? The world around me seems to slow down as I come to my senses. Sorry, I guess I was just kinda absorbed by my playing. Slamp, where did you learn to play that? Did I do something weird while I was playing? She looks like she's seen another ghost. Well, not really sure. Just kinda came to me. It's probably something my mom taught me when I was a kid that I just forgot about. I scratch my neck as I nervously try to continue my excuse. Believe me, I didn't expect to be able to play something like that either. Guess I didn't want you outshining me too much. My nervous laughter doesn't seem to put Monica at ease. I see. Something your mother taught you when you were young. My heart starts to beat faster as I notice Monica begin to take shallow breaths. Yeah. Seems I retained more than I thought. I'm hoping it's just my imagination, but I feel Monica's shoulder and leg press into me more. Damn it, this isn't good. I have to think about Sayori, but at the same time, I don't want to hurt Monica's feelings. You know, we've been here for quite a while. We should probably head back to our classes. I begin to stand up from the bench, but before I can... Oh no, 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 resist her, resist her! Slump, it's alright if you're with Sayori. Oh, huh? How did she know? Surely Sayori didn't say anything. Monica lets out a weak laugh that makes me feel like I just watched a puppy get kicked. I'm glad that you're happy. Really? But would you maybe... Oh boy. The grip on my wrist tightens as Monica tries to find the right words. But before she's given the chance, I retake my seat on the bench next to her. Of course. We are club members after all. Here I was thinking we were friends. Well, maybe once you're able to match me on the piano. I smile at Monica, who seems to ease up a little this time. We continue to sit together for a period of time that I cannot determine. It's mostly quiet at first, but we soon find ourselves talking about various subjects. It's not quite what I would expect after the somber exchange that just happened between us, but it appears to improve Monica's mood, so I go along with it. We jump from literature to philosophy to music. talking with her feels like a conversation with a very confident and much less boring encyclopedia. We occasionally even take turns playing random snippets of music on the piano. Okay, so... That was an interesting turn of events. Okay. Luckily, I don't lose control over my hands or arms this time, which also means that I'm quite bad at it. I'm still a little on the brink of liking rap music, but if you break it down, it's a lot like... Monica, stop! Rap sucks! Wait, what was that was that the lunch bell? Monica pulls out her phone and proceeds to check the time. Looks like we might have gotten a little carried away, huh? Have we really been in here almost 2 whole periods? We? If we get in trouble, I'm saying this whole thing was your idea. Flash Monica a cheeky smile to let her know I'm joking. To think you would throw a poor girl like me under the bus. I guess chivalry really is dead. Yep, dead as Zed. Zed? Oh, sorry. It's a quote from a popular movie. It's about Pulp Fiction, right? Just because I'm a girl doesn't mean I don't get pop culture. Hey! To be fair, you did play dumb. I throw my backpack over my shoulders and begin to head to the door with Monica in tow. Although I've probably had plenty of time to learn not to underestimate you. It's alright. After all, not everyone can be a fast learner. I'm glad to see Monica returning to her usual self like this. I really hope she's actually okay with me and Sayori being together. I'm more than happy to be a friend to her when she needs one, but that's all I can be. Good man. That's right, that is all you can be. Once we exit the room, we both begin to walk in opposite directions. Aren't you going to lunch? Actually, I have first lunch. Wait, so we sat through your lunch period? Yeah, but don't worry about it. I'm sure I can find some time to eat my lunch during class. Eating lunch during class, huh? Must be nice to be Miss Class Star. My cheeky smile returns for a sequel as I say this. I'm assuming you're already aware that I hate being called that? Perfectly so. I have to pay you back somehow for all the bullying. If by bullying you mean beating you at wordplay, then I can understand why you would want payback. Anyway, sorry again for making you miss lunch. But if you want me to pick you up something from the cafeteria, I'd be happy to. Thanks, but that's alright. Packed my own lunch, so I should be fine. In that case, I bid you farewell, and I look forward to seeing you in the club later. Yeah, see you then. Looks like Monica stops herself before saying something else. I wonder what that could be. As we begin to go our separate ways, I can't help but feel a little guilty. First I turn her down and then she misses lunch because of me? Still, it seems that we both enjoy talking to each other. I just hope that's enough. I power walk into the courtyard towards the cafeteria. I wonder how much time is left for lunch. Pull out my phone and get a little scared by what I see. New messages from your... I'm sure it's fine. Hello, I was wondering if you could meet me for lunch. Man, it's one thing after another today, isn't it? Sure, you in the cafeteria already? As I said this, I realized I had no idea me and Yuri had the same lunch. I knew me and Sayori didn't, and now I know about Monica too. I wonder if Natsuki does or not. Bzz, bzz. Actually, I'm in classroom 201. Would it be okay if we met there? 201. That's the floor directly below our club room. And it's also nowhere near the cafeteria. Sorry, stomach. Yep, I'll be there in just a sec. Thank you. Man, I should really tell her she doesn't have to be so proper when she texts me. Yeah, I'm also thinking, oh no. I'm also thinking, oh no, right now. I make a 90-degree turn and begin my hungry journey toward classroom 201. It may be because of my new sense of confidence, but it doesn't cross my mind that Yuri could try to ravage me when I get there. I think that's what Raymond and I were thinking. After more power walking and realizing cardio is not for me, I arrive at 201. Yo, Yuri. Hello, Slurp. I'm glad you could make it. Sorry about making you come all this way. Hey, don't worry about it. I did say I'd be around whenever you needed me, right? Yes, you did. Thanks again. I don't deserve all your kindness. That's alright, because I don't deserve to have a friend as nice as you. So I guess that makes us even. I suppose so. I grab the desk next to Yuri and immediately assert my dominance over it. So, what's going on? Is everything okay? Oh, yes. I actually asked you to come over here to show you this. As she pulls up her sleeve. Okay, all she did was wrap it up. Oh. Okay. Okay. I did this after you left yesterday. I thought it might comfort you to come see it. She's not wrong about that. I do feel some of my stress melt away as I look at the bandages. I'm proud of you, Yuri, honestly. Seeing this makes me really happy. Yuri looks content as she begins to roll her sleeve back down. I'm glad to hear you say that. It's good that you've taken care of the cuts, but have you had the urge to do it again since you bandaged it? Yuri thinks over what she's about to say, but I already have a pretty good idea of the answer. Admittedly, I have. But thinking about the things you said to me yesterday, dots, it helps. Is it a bad thing that my face is red right now? Well, I'd be pretty crappy at being your friend if I didn't. And remember, I'm more than happy to help you whenever you need it. Thanks again, Slurp. Oh, and would you care to eat with me while you're here? It's obvious she wants me to. I can sit with you, but I didn't bring my lunch and never got around to going to the cafeteria. I'm sorry. I didn't mean for you to miss lunch. Oh, don't worry about it. I had a pretty big breakfast anyways. I feel my stomach rumble in direct defiance to what I just said. It's too bad that I lost it all about an hour and a half ago. Here, maybe we could share mine. Really, it's all my hunger forces my mouth closed as Yuri pulls out her lunch. It's a stainless steel bento box full of rice, bits of grilled chicken, and steamed vegetable. Mmm. Damn. She's the one who cooked this. Somebody better wife this girl up. Not Josh, though. I usually don't eat it all anyway, so I don't mind sharing if you want some. Guess it would be rude of me to turn down such a nice offer. Oh, but I don't have anything to eat with. Here I have an extra pair of chopsticks you can use. Chopsticks? Damn. The only weakness in my westernized upbringing. Is everything alright? Yeah, everything's fine. I don't use chopsticks that much, but I can manage. Yuri hands me a pair of chopsticks that I proceed to fumble around with for a while. How do I use these devices? As we're eating, some paranoia decides to pop up. I wonder what Sayori would think if she walked by and saw us eating like this. Even though I know that's unlikely to happen, I still put a bit more distance between us. We continue eating for a while, stopping only when she giggles at my poor handling of the chopsticks. Huh? Well, that was fast. I begin to stand up as Yuri closes and puts away her bento box. Thank you for the lunch. I do my most Japanese bow as I thank her. I do my most Japanese bow possible in a fucking chair. For plot reasons, for plot reasons, yeah. Or we'll just talk about it in the club. I'm glad you liked it. As I make my way to the door, I notice that Yuri is staying seated. Aren't you gonna head to class now? Oh, actually this is my class. When I learned that it was empty during second lunch, I began staying here. I see. Well, hey, maybe I can start joining you for lunch more often then. That would be nice. I don't have hair that I can pull, so I'll just make the hand gestures that she does. Sounds like a plan to me. Oh, and I guess I'll see you in the club later. Yeah, see you then. Even though I had a good time eating lunch with Yuri, I decided to scold myself anyways. I need to be more careful about the way I act with her. Yes, you do. I don't want to make things any worse for her when she eventually learns about me and Sayori. She's already got enough on her plate as it is. The rest of the day goes by fairly normally, though the number of somber exchanges I've had today has actually exhausted me a bit. Once the final bell is rung, I decide to pass through the courtyard on my way to the club. Even though it actually takes longer, I figure some vitamin D might wake me up a little bit. Fate seems to have other ideas as I spot a coral-headed girl walking towards me. Slurp! Sayori proceeds to squeeze all the air out of my lungs as she hugs me. It's good to see you too, Sayori. I think I'm blacking out. Sorry about that. I'm just a little nervous. Take a second to regain all my lost oxygen before I begin speaking. Nervous? About what? I told my mom earlier about my... Man, she works fast. I didn't expect her to tell her parents so soon after we talked about it. That's wonderful, Sayori. I'm glad to hear it. But why are you nervous? My mom made a doctor's appointment for after school. She's on her way now to pick me up. I feel even more weight lift off my shoulders as I hear her say this. Well, I know you think doctors are spooky and all, but I'm really glad you're going to see one. This may come as a surprise, but it turns out I'm not actually a medical professional. You're not? I had no idea. I know, I'd be surprised too. Our laughing is interrupted by the sound of a phone going off. Sayori pulls out her phone and reads over the message. My mom is waiting out front. I guess I'll talk to you later. Alright, and if you need anything, I'll be more than happy to help. Thanks, Slurp. Oh, and one more thing before you go. Aww, that's so nice. That one's for good luck. I smile at her as the color on her face deepens. I'll tell you how it goes when I get... You know what? Yuri's in that window. I'll bet money she's just like up at a window just like... just watching this happen. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Slurp. After another quick hug, Sarah begins making her way toward the school entrance. I'm tempted to ask her if she wants me to go with her, but decide that's probably not a good idea. I think I'll leave this one to the doctors. Ooh, laugh my off shoes. Oh. Laugh my off shoes. I don't know, I thought it made sense. Plus, her mom would likely feel hurt if she found out that I knew something about Sayori before she did. I continue making my way to the club room with a big dumb grin on my face. Oh, come on! Are you saying that you don't like squid? All eyes land on me as I enter the classroom. Hi, Slim. Look who finally decided to show up. And here we are all thinking you chickened out because of the festival. That's not true. We weren't saying that. It's alright. I'm sorry I was late, everybody. You see, I ran into this old lady who needed help crossing the street, and I guess I lost track of time. The perfect lie. Thanks, Kakashi. And no one would ever dare question the assistance of an elderly person. Nice try! Wait, you didn't happen to lose Sayori while you were out helping old people, did you? I figured she wouldn't miss the day we went over our festival plans. I was wondering where she was as well. Right, now that everyone is here, I suppose I should tell you. Sayori has a doctor's appointment today, so she has to miss the club. And don't worry, we've already gone over what we'll be going over for the festival, so we won't be behind. A doctor's appointment? I hope everything's okay. First Yuri and now Sayori? Y'all better not get me sick. I wouldn't worry too much about that. I ran into her earlier on my way to the club. She looked fine and told me it was just a checkup. Huh, I'm surprised she didn't drag you with her given how scared she is of doctors. Letting her go alone like that's some best friend you are. Even though I know she's joking, hearing that actually does hurt a little. Natsuki. Huh? Take it easy, it was just a prank, bro. Oh, hiccups. Give me a moment here, I'm gonna get rid of these things. That should do it. Ugh. Don't worry, I knew you were only kidding. I was just thinking of something is all. You're still a bad liar. Now that everything has been cleared up, figured we'd go over the festival planning details until we'd go over the You mean we wouldn't go over the details until after we finish? See, when I get tongue twisted, it's not because I suck at reading, it's because sometimes the grammar's off. Just sometimes. Sometimes I do get tongue twisted. So you all have some time to read or write if you want to. With that, everyone returns to their usual positions. Set my bag down at a desk in the front row and try to decide whether to talk to Monica or Yuri. Help. See, why are we... Looks like I'm going with C. Hey! Yeah, I was gonna say, why is Natsuki getting 0 of our attention? Like, At the beginning of this mod, isn't he the one who said that he selected her his first time around? Now she's getting... What? Ugh. Huh? Oh, hey Natsuki, what's up?
Listen, about what I said earlier.
It's alright, Natsuki, really. I know that you didn't mean it.
Why don't you just let me say I'm sorry?
Because you don't need to. Honestly, I'm a little concerned about Sayori, even though I know she'll be fine. But I'm not heartbroken over my decision to not go with her.
Well, good. Because I didn't feel like apologizing any... Dots. Wait, so you were actually going to go with her?
Well, it had crossed my mind to do so, but I wouldn't have been able to help at all.
That's for sure. Knowing you would have made things worse.
Oh, thanks, Natsuki. Your words of encouragement are truly helpful. How did I ever get so lucky to have such a delicate and caring friend?
Keep up the sarcasm and I'll show you just how delicate and caring I am.
It's a softcore porno. Natsuki points at a clenched fist as my chest to reinforce her point. Oh, she points a clenched fist at my chest. Okay, I get it. Understood. Now that her apology is out of the way, I expect Natsuki to head back to the closet. But she seems to hesitate for some reason. Is something wrong?
Dots! What did you and Yuri talk about yesterday?
Huh? Isn't that kind of personal? Plus, I thought she was okay with the idea of me and Yuri being together. Well...
You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. I get it. It's just that ever since you left yesterday, Yuri's been acting different.
Different?
Not in a bad way, but... When I asked her about it, she wouldn't tell me anything. Yuri's a private person in general, but she's never had a problem sharing things with me since we've been friends. And so I'm a little pissed that you changed that.
Damn. Wasn't expecting her to be mad about it. Why have I been so shitty at handling Natsuki recently? Good question!
Sorry. I'm not mad, I just don't like being closed out by her.
I'm a little thrown off by how sincere Natsuki's being right now. It took me almost a full week of appealing to her to get her to talk like this. But now she's doing it because Yuri didn't answer a question. Haven't really given it much thought, but I never realized just how close these two actually are. I'm sorry, Natsuki. It wasn't my intention for her to make you feel shut out. But when you say she's been acting different, what do you mean?
Well, just look at her.
I glanced at Yuri, who was dancing. There's something a little off about it, though. I don't think I've ever seen her smile while dancing. Still, maybe she's just enjoying the book.
It's not the book. She told me something about it earlier, and it's not something you would smile at while reading.
I'm a little confused, Natsuki. Are you upset that Yuri's happy?
Of course not, dummy! I just don't like not being told things.
I wonder if this is because of her low confidence. The anger I feel whenever I see Natsuki upset begins to return. Does her dad keep things from her? Does he lie to her? Dots. Damn it. Why do I immediately jump to everything being her dad's fault? Because it is! Listen, Natsuki. I was just helping Yuri with something, that's all. I'm sorry that I can't tell you with what... I'm sorry that I can't tell you with what exactly, but I'm sure she'll open up to you about it eventually.
Dots! Was it...
Natsuki's voice breaks as she tries to speak.
Was it about the cut?
I feel a shiver as I just barely managed to hear what she said. So she did know. Shit. This really isn't the place to talk about this. I glance at both Monika and Yuri, both of whom are absorbed in their own thing. Natsuki,
So you did know.
I'm not gonna get anywhere if I keep trying to dodge the question. But at the same time, it's not really my place to speak about these things. Yes, I knew about the cuts. I found out yesterday, and that's the reason I went over to her house. That's why we were discussing when we went into the other room.
Pathetic.
Huh?
You've only known her for a few days. But you managed to help her more than I could. I wanted to say something, but
Natsuki barely manages to speak through her sobs.
I was too scared. I'm just... pathetic.
It's like I can feel my heart breaking watching Natsuki cry. It's like I feel like laughing at my bad interpretation of a Natsuki cry. I know it might come off I know it might make things harder for me soon, but I do the only thing I can think of. I wrap my arms around Natsuki and hold her tightly. You're not pathetic, Natsuki. Don't ever think that you are. You've been a friend to her for much longer than I have, and I'm sure you mean a lot to her. For the second time today, I feel a cold spot on my chest as tears slip through my uniform. Just because you didn't comfort her doesn't mean you aren't helping. I'm still counting on you to be there for her, you know. Natsuki's voice barely manages to squeak out. I glance up and see that we've grabbed the attention of both Monika and Yuri. This will be fun to explain. Even though I don't look forward to discussing why Natsuki's crying onto me, I don't let up on trying to comfort her. After her crying has begun to subside, she begins to pull away from me.
You can stop now, perv.
I grin at Natsuki as she insults me. Is everything alright? Well...
Yuri, can I talk to you in the hall for a sec?
Aw, damn, she's gonna tell her I blabbed about her cuts. Of course, Natsuki. It's obvious to me that after what just happened, Natsuki's gonna bring up Yuri's cutting. Even though I'm a little scared of how Yuri will react, I'm also kinda happy. If Natsuki's able to help her too, I won't have as much to worry about it as... I won't have as much to worry about it as much. Not that I mind helping. I lean up against the teacher's desk and stare out the window. Dots. Sure is nice outside. Dots. Before I manage to zone out too much, Monika approaches me. I'm gonna guess you probably want to know what just happened. Speak 100. That's right. Monika wraps her arms around me. Ooh. Man, there sure has been a lot of hugging going on today. Don't tell me you're gonna start crying on me too. Actually, I was scared you were gonna be the one to stop crying. Even after an exchange like that, she still manages to fit in something clever. Pfft, please. Real men don't cry. That's not what Sayori told me. What, she told you about that? Nope. But you just did. Moving on. If it wasn't to cry on me, what was the hug for? Oh, I just wanted to thank you is all. Thank me? Well, that's the first time I've ever been thanked for making a girl cry. I'm serious. Ever since you've joined the club, you've been helping us. You've convinced Sayori to go to the doctor, you've helped Yuri with a cutting, you've cared about Natsuki and me. Wait, Monika knew about Yuri and Sayori? I guess I shouldn't be surprised with how smart she is, but still, to think she knew about them? Sayori. She's really lucky to have someone like you. Monika, before I get the chance, I hear the classroom door open behind me.
Hey, Slurp. Thanks.
Huh. Oh, you're welcome, Nuts. Well. What was that for?
I didn't want you getting a big head over it.
You could have just not thanked me.
That's alright. I wanted to do this more.
Even though my chest hurts now, I'm glad to see Natsuki's cheered up. Are you alright, Slurp? I think I'll survive BRB need to... Well, I mean, the stream's over in 12 minutes anyway, Raymond, so... probably won't catch the ending again. It's okay. It's okay, though.
Only because I held back.
Timid's here, just finished school. Aw, Timid, damn it! There's like 11 minutes left. Oh, before I gotta go to work and do adult things. Okay, see you next day. Yes, Raymond, oh wait, no, you'll be asleep. Never mind. You won't be around for the Quiplash stream later. I'm sorry. Oh, God. This isn't an adult thing. No, this isn't. I have to leave to do adult things. AKA work. Although, if you really stop and think about it, is work an adult thing? Because teenagers do it. In some cases, kids do it. So, is working really an adult thing? Let's think about this. I still hope that Monika really is okay with Sayori and me. Well, now that everyone's settled back in, I consider Doki Doki as an adult thing. Oh! Well, me too. Nah, man, this is big, This is as adult as it gets, man. Also, make sure to click that like button if you haven't yet. I like it when people click the like button. Why don't we go ahead and share poems? All three of the girls go to retrieve their poems. I once again pull my folder out of my bag and flip through the papers. I stop and look at the one I wrote for Sayori as I do. I'm an admin in a Sayori server. Got promoted from mod to admin last Friday. Nice! Well, I mean, I guess it's only fitting that you're admin for your wife. Because, I mean, Sayori is your wife, so you kind of got to be admin for that. Maybe I'll get around to showing all four in one day eventually. Alright, who's first? My wife is first. Hiya!
Oh, hey, Slurp.
I'm glad to see she's in a good mood. I'm tempted to ask her how she's holding up, but she'd probably just punch me again. You know, today might be the last day we share poems, so yours for today better be the best one yet.
You say like you were expecting it not to be. I am the master after all.
Guess I can't argue with that. Here, to spare my confidence, you can read mine first. The end. I'm almost at the end, yet I can't shake this smile, as her glossy eyes see me just for a while. A summer's warmth hot on her cheeks. Her ass cheeks. A warmth I didn't know I was chasing for so many weeks. What once was a fantasy has now become real. A quiet peace we can both feel. But I can't help but notice my path is at its end. And yet I'm willing to cross the line because I know that as I ascend, her light can continue to shine. Nice. That's a good sign.
Do all your poems have to be so depressing? I would blame it on Yuri, but even your first one was like this. Huh?
I'm flattered you still remember my first work. I had no idea I left such an impact.
Yeah, right. In your dreams, you were the one you were the one practically kissing the ground that I walked on after you read my first poem.
Guess you got me on that.
I'm afraid you might end up worshipping me after reading my next one.
I'll try and show some restraint. No promises, though. Yeah, this one's the song. This one's the song. Like, seriously, it's a fucking song. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised that it isn't the lovey-dovey one from before. That said, it's still a pretty good poem. So how does this work?
Huh?
Well, I've never worshipped someone before, so I'm not exactly sure how to go about the process. Am I supposed to get on my knees and bow, or...?
I should have known.
Seriously, though, poem was pretty good. It'll be kind of a bummer if we stop sharing poems next week.
You could just ask Monica to keep doing it.
I doubt
you'd say no.
I'm babysitting a cat for the next 3 months. Man, that's a good thing. Cats are great.
Plus, it would give you time to write poems that aren't so damn depressing.
Almost 4 months? Cats are great, though. This is okay. As I pack up and begin to leave, Natsuki stops me.
Hey, Slurp, one last thing. If you tell anyone I cried on you like that, I'll break every bone in your body.
I love cats? Yeah, man, cats are awesome. Right, I'll keep that in mind.
Hee hee.
The Maiden of Mystery. Hey, Yuri. Hello again, Slurp. I look forward to seeing what you've written for today. Thanks, but before we share, I wanted to say that I'm sorry. Sorry for what? I kind of told Natsuki what we talked about yesterday. Oh, about that. You don't have to worry about it, Slurp. She already told me she knew about my habit. It may sound odd, but I'm kind of relieved that she knows. I'm glad to hear that you're okay with it. I would have felt bad if I put you... The best Natsuki voice, incorrect DDLC quotes. You're right. Absolutely. Not gonna lie. In the incorrect quotes, I feel Monica's is a little too formal. Like, I feel like it's more a teacher in her late 20s, early 30s than a high school student. That's just me, though. Well, what can I say? I am a gentleman after all. I find myself smiling at Yuri as I say this. Well then, who should share first? Here, I'll take a shot at it. Pull out my poem from the folder and hand it to Yuri. Oh boy. Yuri's voice is also good. All the voices are good, dude. Clarity. The mirror no longer shows me, but a portrait of my past, when time passing once led to a brighter future, now serves as a little more as an agonizing descent. Insight that once served as a path to atonement, now shows only futility and damnation. Where death was once the bitter end to my journey, is now a luxury I can only desire. To save others from the wrath of a cruel world, one must relinquish their essence to the world. Oh, their essence to the void. And be forever forgotten. Sayori is not what I imagined? Yeah, but it's not bad, though. Slurp, this is... I don't have to guess this time whether Yuri liked my poem or not. It's even better than your first. I guess practice makes perfect. I'll admit that after reading your first poem, I thought it was a stroke of luck. Sorry about that. It's no problem. I honestly thought something similar. But after reading this one, the dread, the loss, the self-sacrifice. Damn, the more she talks about it, the more it sounds like a nightmare. Looks like I might have some demons that need exercising too. It makes me regret not coming to the club to see what you wrote yesterday. I wouldn't worry about that too much if I were you. The one I wrote yesterday was, different, to put it lightly. I'm sure it was still good. You give me too much credit. After all, I thought you were supposed to be the master poet around here. I wouldn't say that. Amazing writing skills and modesty to match? You sure that you're not just saying these things to be nice? Of course not, I really do. Yuri catches herself being baited for the second time since I met her. I really do enjoy your writing, you know. Are you sure? I'm still a little unclear on where you stand on that. I'm glad to see the progress that Yuri has made as being able to understand when someone is joking. Actually, now that you mention it, maybe I have been jumping to conclusions. Is that so? Well, it looks like these feelings of mine are going to remain broken after all. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. I was just trying to say some... Yuri's innocence really is something that should be preserved in a museum. Don't worry, Yuri, I knew you were joking. Oh, I see. I think I might need to work on it a bit more. You're gonna have to if you ever plan on reclaiming the title of Bull Goose Loony. Oh, and I guess I should probably read your poem at some point too. Right, here you go. Yep, the beach poem. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. I really like it. Seeing your normal style branch out into a topic like this is really interesting. You really think so? Yeah, it's a surprise to be sure. But a welcome one. Yuri has no clue why I'm smiling so hard right now. I'm glad to hear that. It was actually Natsuki's idea, though. She brought it up when we were eating dinner last night. And I'll admit that it was kind of pleasant to write about a topic that I don't usually touch on. Well, keep up the good work. If we continue sharing poems like this next week, or even if we don't, I'm excited to see what else you write. Thank you. And now Monica. Hi, Slump. Hey, Monica. It's clear that something is bothering her, and I have a pretty good idea of what it is. But what can I do about it? I already told her I'd be her friend and talk to her whenever she wants. It's not like I can just break up with Sayori to make her feel better. Monica? Sorry, I'm fine. I was just thinking about something, that's all. Finally got to this... Also, hey all, I feel terrible. But the stream is actually over after Monica's poem reading. I feel awful about this. Also, what is it with Josh coming in here and disliking the stream? What a bastard. Ah, well. Right. Well, here, I think this one turned out pretty good. I pull out the poem I wrote for Monica and hand it to her. Curtains close. I simply exist in the void, with darkness as my solace. All sensations have long since been forgotten. As I continue to drift, I feel something foreign. The warmth of another, the touch of someone once familiar. As I open my eyes, I once again see light. I see her smiling and feel her shine. Even though the blinds are gone, I no longer see the void. In its place, I see only hope. Hope that this speck of dust may once again have purpose. Yet even though the light continues to shine, I can still only hear a single tune. The soundtrack of my life, slowly coming to a close. I made a new wallpaper because of boredom. Throw it in the Discord, dude. I gotta see. Oh, or right here. This also works. Well, would you look at that? Let me guess. Smart. Johan. Natsu. That's gonna be Satosha, right? Or Sateshi. Whatever the fuck it is. Sateshi. As she reads my poem, I hope that she stays true to what she said yesterday. At least Sayori isn't here to see her do anything that could be misconstrued. Slamp. Dots. I'll be right back. Monica, wait. Before I can stop her, Monica walks away and heads out of the class. What a perfect spot to end it. On another cliffhanger. Everyone knows how much I love cliffhangers. Alright. Well, that was excellent. That was absolutely excellent. Well, I think it's safe to say that this mod is just so great. And, bye, bitch. Oh, he meant Monica. We're gonna be back, like, much later on in the night, because my friends and I are gonna stream Quiplash. I'm gonna go ahead and say that Relapse is gonna continue tomorrow. That's gonna be my thing. And I also did the music album of the mod with the title. Ooh. I'm gonna have to see that too now. But anyway, to everyone who came out to the stream, thank you guys so much for doing so. Make sure to smash the like button if you enjoyed. Click subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the next one. May or may not join Quiplash. Dude, we'd be happy to have you there. Alright. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for coming out. I missed the button completely. Also, what's Quiplash? There are 2 streams of it on the channel already. You can go ahead and watch them. And pretty much give you a clear indication as to what the game is. Okay, bye for real this time. Click like, click subscribe. Kill Josh.